This is the inside. That's a bone. This body was placed there.
I want to see that. I didn't kill her. That's what y'all don't understand. I didn't kill her.
This is Jarrett Davis, a high-headed hillbilly who killed his girlfriend and then sat across from detectives trying to convince them he had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Why would she tell someone you're about to kill her? And then she died that night.
I don't know.
I mean, that's
pretty damn convenient. I mean,
that is.
What Jarrett doesn't know yet is that detectives have a piece of evidence he never saw coming. Now, Jarrett will spend 3 separate interrogations trying to spin a story that has already completely unraveled around him.
we have arson experts that were out there that have been doing this for 18 years. He said that was the worst body that he has ever seen in his life.
What you told us don't match. You want to just get it off your chest and tell us what really happened. I mean, I can show you the video.
On the night of April 25th, 2024, in Denmark, South Carolina, 25-year-old Megan Bodiford went missing. Deputies arriving at 642 Gents Branch Road found a fresh fire still smoking in the burn pile out back, a shed with its lock inexplicably moved, and a yard with no sign of Megan anywhere. Investigators pulled phone records, searched the surrounding roads, and plotted cell data by hand for days. On April 30th, a burned vehicle was located off of Turnway Road. Inside it, human remains so badly destroyed they were nearly unrecognizable. Megan's boyfriend, Jarrett Davis, was already in custody on a domestic violence charge. Bond denied, because the victim in that case was the same woman nobody could find. Every piece of evidence pointed directly at him, and now detectives were about to sit across from him and give him a chance to explain himself.
All right. Have you heard anything new?
Just was on the news.
What's been on the news?
Body found.
Body found. You think that was Megan? What's your thoughts? So I will confirm, yeah, a vehicle was found that was burned with, more than likely, it does appear that there was a body in it. I know it's tough, but I wanted, like I told you that day, if anything came up, I would come and tell you. Really, now we got to figure out how it happened, what happened. So I'm going to try to pick your brain a little bit more. You know, or we didn't. So still not 100% positive that is her. It's just possibility. Like I said, vehicle found. Not even sure what kind of vehicle it was because it was burned pretty bad. Mm-hmm. And then there was evidence of a body being in there. So we haven't gotten the results back, whether that was Megan or not, but if it is, then...
Can I ask you, why was my bond being denied?
I'm sorry?
Why was my bond denied?
Well, I have no idea on that. This was...
Like, I've been still in the jail.
Yeah, so your previous charges are not sled charges.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I wonder...
I
don't even know what you're at. What are you in for?
Or just think about this in jail still?
Can you tell?
So my baby goes,
But see, we don't even know. What are you in jail
What
for?
are you currently in jail for, Jarrett?
A CDV.
Okay.
CDV. When did that occur?
Over a month ago.
Over a month ago.
And that's with the sheriff's office or the city? Okay.
Sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office. And that's what the charge is.
That's what they're holding me on.
Okay. That I don't know. What, you had a bond hearing? What did the judge say?
The sheriff said deny my bond.
Now, you have a family court thing as well, don't you? Some kind of something in family court? Do you recall anything?
All right. You don't have anything with family court?
Okay. Yeah, we could be completely off.
You don't have like a court date coming up for family court? Nothing? Okay.
All right. We may be wrong. I heard that, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
Because sometimes if you have a family court thing coming up, they will automatically deny your bond until your next family court date to make sure you go
I was
there.
on the video call. The sheriff was on there too, and he said deny my bond because the victim hasn't been found, this and that.
Jarrett is sitting in the Bamberg County Detention Center on a criminal domestic violence charge. His bond has been denied, specifically because Megan, the victim in that case, hadn't been found. The sheriff called into the bond hearing himself to make sure it stayed that way, and the history between these two explains why. Megan had been documenting the abuse for months. Photos of bruises, messages to friends. She had been using a friend's house as a hideout so regularly, it had basically become a second home. This was not a relationship that was going to end quietly.
So, I want to go back into detail the last time you saw Megan. We're going to try to retrace everything, and let's start there. I want you to think back, do the best you can, and let's see if we can recreate what all happened, and let's see if we can tie this thing together, okay? So, what day was the last day you saw her?
Thursday.
That Thursday?
Thursday night.
Tell me about the conversation. Tell me about what was going on between y'all two that day, Thursday. But you and Megan and your baby went and watched it. All right, y'all watched the game. Did he win or lose?
He lost. That team lost bad.
Bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you get there? Do you have a car or?
Megan's car.
Okay.
What's Megan drive?
She just got a Ford Explorer, 2013 Ford Explorer.
Okay. All right. After the baseball game, what'd y'all do then?
We went to Walmart and then Tractor Supply.
All right. Did you buy anything from Walmart?
No.
Megan get something?
Unless you can get out.
What'd y'all go to Walmart for?
I'm trying to find one of the little tool organizers, like for bolts and nuts and bolts.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find a big one.
Yeah, they didn't have anything. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
So you said Megan didn't even get out of the car?
No.
Okay, it was just you.
So you went in Walmart by yourself? Okay. Went to Walmart. They didn't have it, so then you went to Tractor Supply? Anything in Tractor Supply?
No.
Did she get out of the car or no?
Mm-mm.
Just you again?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything in there?
No.
Didn't have what you needed? Okay. All right. Y'all left Tractor Supply. And where'd you head to?
Home.
You went home?
Yeah, home.
What time do you think that was, give or take?
I don't know. 6, 7, 7. I don't really know.
You were driving?
I don't have a license, but
I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care about that.
I say that until y'all catch me without a license driving, then everybody cares I ain't got a license.
if we catch you driving without a license, you done something pretty bad for us to pull you over for that. So.
Yeah, we don't wear the campaign hats. So
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
All right, so you was driving Megan's car. She was in there. Where was the baby sitting at in the car?
Backseat, back passenger side.
Behind her?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about y'all's evening.
One of my friends came over later at night.
Was this about what time were we thinking here?
Probably about 9ish. 9,
About
10.
9?
We're between 9 and 10.
9 to 10. Who came over?
Bubba Bryant.
Bubba?
Yeah. Will Bryant.
Bubba Bryant. Came over. How long was he over there for?
10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. What did he stop by? Any particular reason?
And I just thought he did something to get converted from me.
He did what now?
So got it converted from me.
Oh, okay. Like a power converter?
No, like catalytic converter.
Oh, a catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Being honest, I'm telling everything.
That's fine. So, stolen one?
Yeah. Just cut off something.
Again, that's not what we're here for. So he came and got it. Was he going to use it or was he going to turn it in for money?
He'd probably go recycle it.
Okay. All right. So he stopped by. Got a catalytic converter. And I appreciate you telling me that. I mean, we're just really just trying to figure out exactly what happened. Now, does he know Megan? I mean,
Yeah.
do they speak? I mean,
Yeah.
like, okay.
His baby mama and Megan's actually good friends.
Who's that?
Chris and Grubbs.
Does Megan and Chris, they talk on the phone and stuff, or are they just friends just from association? Like you and Bubba, I guess, are good friends?
Yeah.
There are a few people orbiting this case worth knowing. Grace Reindl is Megan's best friend, the one she ran to every time Jarrett put his hands on her. Earl Mingo is a neighbor who was in Jarrett's yard the night of the murder and would unknowingly do Jarrett a very significant favor the next morning. Falcon Joyner is a longtime associate of Jarrett's who lives just down the road. And Chris Black is the boyfriend of Heather Bodiford, a woman who happened to be on the phone with Falcon the afternoon before Megan disappeared, and recorded it. These 4 people watched this relationship deteriorate in real time and said nothing. But now they're talking, and what they're saying does not match what Jared is telling these detectives. Earlier that Thursday, hours before Jared claims they were all just watching a baseball game together, Falcon got a call from Jared.
Let me ask you, it was around, what time was it, around 2 o'clock on Thursday you went and dropped him?
Yeah. So, well, it was a little later than that probably. It was around 3.
What did he pay you to drop you off?
$40.
And then what did he bring with him?
He tried to bring a fucking axe, a Milwaukee.
Didn't bring it?
No, I wouldn't. I said, hey, when he threw it in the back of this truck, he threw it in the back of the truck. I said, man, what you doing with that? Because when we got there, when we pulled in his yard, out the back door of his trailer was scattered clothes hamper, trash, trash can upside down. Danielle and Earl were sitting in the yard. Earl's got the hood of his truck up. He's tinkering around with it.
Yep.
Okay. We pull up in the yard, he sees that, and he goes, livid, right? And so he goes into the shop. I walked all the way over there, and I picked up all his shit, put the trash in the trash can on, put the basket, I put him on the porch, and he come back out, and he was still pissed off. I said, hey, man, chill out. I said, it ain't a big deal. I done got it up.
Where'd you put the clothes and you brought it in?
I didn't bring him in. I sat him. He had the door locked, so I sat him on the porch.
Okay.
And so then he come out the shop, and he was still pissed off or whatever, and he's like, hey, you finna go to Aiken, ain't it? You going to Aiken? I need you to take me by there. You finna take me by there.
Right.
And I said, well, I mean, hold on, and at the same time, he hoofs a fucking axe in the back of the truck. I said, well, wait a minute, what the fuck you gonna do with that? He told me he was gonna beat her damn car to death. He was gonna beat her house to death, and I said, look, I can't do that. You ain't going over there. I ain't doing nothing like that. And he was like, man, he said it for you. And I said, I'm telling you, I'm not going, and it ain't happening. So he goes back in the shop. A couple minutes go by, he come out, and he kind of had a smile on him. He done calmed down. He was like, man, you right. I don't need nothing like that. And he got it, hoofed it back on the wood pile.
Where's that axe now?
Hell if I know.
Okay.
Chris Black had a slightly different version of that same story.
Okay. And he came over and he was like, man, I'm going to kill this bitch and all this, through an axe in the back of Jared. Jared threw an axe in the back of...
So he picked up Jared at Jared's trailer down the road? Okay.
All right. And he threw an axe in the back of the truck. And he had told Falcon, I'll give you $40. You going to Aiken anyway. Just run me to her house. Drop me off at her house. And Falcon's like, bro, I don't know about that. He like, come on, I'll give you 40. So Falcon ended up taking it. And Falcon was like, before he could even get all the way to Megan's house, Jared jumped out the truck, grabbed the axe, and ran in the woods.
You know where at?
House.
Okay.
All right. And Falcon said he pulled off. Said he left, he went to Aiken, chill with his kids, whatever. Said that Jared kept calling him all night.
Jared clearly isn't the man he's trying to portray himself as to these investigators. Back in his interrogation, the BS continues.
He leaves.
Yeah.
Well, what else we doing that night?
Me and her had sex later at night.
So you and her had sex?
Yeah.
All right. So things were okay at this point?
Until, like I told you the other day, she wanted me to nut in her.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And you didn't?
Yeah, and then that's when she started getting upset.
All right.
Saying that for my first baby mama was good enough. She wasn't. Bullshit.
Okay. All right, so what time do you think this was? I know it's hard to put a time on. I know, just roughly.
I really don't know.
Okay. So somewhere.
So I wasn't really. I don't know.
Okay. All right, so y'all had sex, and then you pulled out.
Yeah.
She got mad.
Yeah.
How'd the argument go? What was going on then?
I just said she was saying that my first baby mama was good enough. She wasn't good enough.
Who's the first baby mama?
Haley Lunsford.
Haley?
Yeah, my ex-wife.
Lunsford?
Yeah. Was Davis. Lunsford.
Okay.
Halee.
Halee. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you. Y'all are married at one time? How long were y'all married for?
Like a year or two.
Okay. Okay, so she's mad because you pull out because she wants to get pregnant again. Wants another baby. She want a boy or a girl?
Want a boy.
Want a boy? and she, any kind of, at that point, she's mad. She throwing anything in the house. She, like...
No, usually if I get around a baby, or like get hold of a baby, when I'm doing something with a baby, shoot, it won't escalate to that.
If you're holding the baby?
Yeah.
Or she... You,
If I'm messing with the baby, around the baby, it usually won't escalate.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So...
That's what I told her when she left, I was changing the baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I try to de-escalate everything, get her near the baby.
So if you got the baby close by, she ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, everything's usually fine.
Now, if the baby ain't close by,
She might throw something.
she might throw something at you.
Yeah.
She ever hit you? Anything like that? Again, don't care about past things. Not even concerned about your current charge that you got right now. Don't have nothing to do with us. You ever hit her?
I've smacked her before.
Okay. Did any of that happen Thursday night? So there was nothing physical Thursday night?
It was just one-sided heat, really. It was just, she was the only one really upset.
Okay.
That time.
All right. How long after all this do you think it was before she left? Like, how long do you think she stuck around the house and...
It wasn't too long. Just as the bickering was going back and forth, she was when she left.
Okay. Did she pack anything or?
Her car was stay packed full of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her car stayed full of stuff.
So she had clothes and all that in
Yeah,
the
she
car
had
already.
she had always in her car.
So she could leave in the car at any point in time.
Yeah, you can ask me about her car, stayed full of shit.
Okay.
Clothes.
So she was good to go. She loved her car. She didn't need to pack that. And what did she tell you when she was leaving?
She said that she was gonna leave the baby with me since she always has a baby. And I was keeping her for tomorrow for PTI. For her, she had PTI appointment, I think, and she's like, I gotta come back by here for PTI.
Okay.
Which the way she left, like I'm pretty sure I told the other ones this. I thought she was coming right back.
Had she have been leaving, where would you have thought she would have went?
I thought she was going to one of her friends' house.
Like who?
Grace or either Ariana.
Grace or Ariana.
Let's set aside for a moment the fact that Jarrett openly admits to using his own infant as a human shield to de-escalate arguments with Megan. Because tucked underneath all of this is something darker. Megan had been telling people for weeks that she was scared Jarrett was going to kill her. And she wrote as much in the last message she ever sent.
So, a couple things I do need to ask you about. I got to get some specifics here. You gave us your phone, so we can look through that just to see if anything came up. And there were, and not just her phone, not just your phone, but we ended up getting some text messages that Megan sent some of her friends.
Yeah.
That said,
that's what they told me about the last interview.
Okay.
I think they showed you the
they told
screenshot.
What in the world do you think that's about?
I don't know. She was very dramatic. You can ask me about she was very
And that's fine.
dramatic with everything. I don't know.
So, at any point, you have a gun to her head?
No.
Tell her you...
I don't even have a gun.
Oh.
Actually, a lot, dude, there's a gun at the house. It's not really a gun. It's a pipe that's about this long. It's a 12 gauge little slapstick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I got you.
no.
But not a...
No.
You ain't even got a gun.
No, I don't have a gun.
You don't hunt or anything like that?
I'm a felon. I can't have a gun.
We're not trying to hem you up on.
Oh no, I know,
If
but
you
no,
got
I
one,
don't
it
have a gun.
is what it is.
Usually, there ain't too many people
Oh, I know, but no, I
that
don't.
don't hunt or...
Whenever I OD'd,
Yeah.
me and my cousin had some pistols.
Yeah.
And that's the last ones I had. And that was a 40.
Okay.
I still got the bullets to it at the house. And I had a 410 not too long ago. But we made it into a little, it was actually pretty badass little one-handed sawed-off shotgun, a little single-shot shotgun.
Yeah.
It was pretty badass. Sawed the thing off, had little knuckle grooves in it. That was pretty dope, but I sold that
Okay.
to a dude in Denmark.
Who'd you sell that to?
Sniper. A black dude in Denmark.
Sniper? That was a little 410?
A little single shot.
Do you remember who she sent that text to?
Grace or either Ariana.
Did she call Grace or Ariana that night at all?
I think she called Grace.
Okay. Do you know what she was talking about at all?
So later on that night, you start reaching out to a lot of people, just seeing where they're at, and
Just trying to get somebody to bring me some cigarettes.
Some Kudrow beans and
No, Cujo Beans, that's Bubba.
that's Bubba.
Yeah.
Okay. So what'd you need with Bubba that night?
That's he came to get the converter.
So if he sent you a text you home, that's Bubba asking if you're home to pick it up.
And that. Okay. And Falcon Joyner. Who's he?
One of my buddies stays right down the road at Lauren's house.
Yeah.
Just trying to get him to bring me some cigarettes.
Okay. All right.
A week later, the detectives brought in the woman who received Megan's final text.
We did a phone conversation. You sent me a screenshot. Does that look familiar? Okay. I just need you to verify that for me. That is a screenshot from your phone. Do you have your phone on you by chance? Do you mind pulling it up? And then what we're doing, I'm just trying to verify that it came from Megan, and that the name matches up with the screenshot here.
Yes, sir.
And you said, I think on the phone, that this was like 9:48.
Yes, exactly, 9:48
Okay.
p.m.
And then I think when we were on the phone, you had a follow-up call with her at like
I did.
9:50.
Yep,
Okay.
9:50 p.m., April 25th, I called her, and I asked if everything was okay, and she was crying, and she said that he was beating her.
Okay.
And I asked her if she wanted me to go ahead and call the police. She said no, that she would try to leave and get the baby and come to my house. And so I take sleeping medication to help me sleep at night, so I'd already taken it. So I told her I couldn't try just to get the baby to come to me.
Okay.
So I got up and I unlocked my door, turned on the porch light, and figured that she'd let herself in, as she's done so many times before. So
Okay. But she never did.
she never showed up.
Woke up the next day. When did you report her missing?
I believe it was somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m.
Okay.
Friday.
What? I know people probably ask you a lot, but why did you wait so long? I know it's a tough question, but just honest answer. I mean, a lot of did you not know how to report? Like, what are you thinking? Like I said, I'm not judging you. No one's judging you.
When I had heard her on the phone, we had a thing that if she was ever in danger, to send me the address so I could send help. And that's why I immediately called her when I saw that, and she told me, no, don't call, I'm just going to leave.
Okay.
And I believed that she would have left, and so I went to sleep, and then when I woke up the next day, we usually talk. I think these are all, between 12 and...
Was this like a common thing with Megan that she would always have, so you probably just thought this was another...
I thought
incident?
that it was another incident where she would just, leave him and come stay with me for a couple of days a week, because she's used my house as a hideout from him, because she knows that I'm quick to nobody's allowed on my property kind of thing, and she knows that I protect with my life, so she used my house a lot.
Okay.
So she actually was at my house all of that week and all of the weekend prior.
Okay.
Grace had every reason to believe Megan was on her way. She wasn't. And now, detectives are going to completely dismantle Jarrett's claim that he never left the house that night.
But Megan's the only one that left that house. You stayed the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Until the next morning around 11. That's when you went to your grandma's. All right. So we got another thing that Peter, I don't remember what this is called. So this is, I want to tell you the wrong thing. He's my guru.
We get some fancy stuff off of phones and stuff. It's called health data. So one of the things I do is I'm good at tracking people on their phones and looking at health data, and that tells a lot about what someone does. And we got your health data for you that night. So that's what Mitch has got pointed out here.
So we got a lot of around 10 p.m.ish, give or take. It's got you're doing a lot of walking from 10 to, let's just say 10 to, for a good solid hour. A lot of walking, where we're looking at over a mile and a half of distance covered. Like, not just making circles in the yard, but a lot of walking. Like, you walk down the road and things like that. Where would you have been going at that point?
Walking where? I
Nowhere.
walked back from the shed to the house.
Yeah, well, that ain't. Yeah.
But here's the thing. I went through your health data for the whole day and analyzed it, and I can see, the short distance stuff like that. These are massive movements.
Significant.
This is not like you just walking to and from the shed, or even walking like to and from your parents. Probably this is like massive amounts of walking.
I didn't walk anywhere. So I had a baby that night.
So Jared, what I want to know, I mean, I feel like there's more to it that you're just not telling us. And I just want to know, did something else happen between you and Megan that night? Did she do anything to you?
No.
This is our
There was nothing like that done. Like I told other people there was. I mean, I'm telling y'all everything that happened that night.
I got it, and I feel like you've told me a good bit. Just feel like we're leaving out just a little bit of key details because during some of all this walking was from 10 p.m. ish to a little after 11, and I don't think Megan's at the house at that time. I think Megan's already gone.
What time?
Between 10 p.m. to 11:30 or so, you're doing a lot of walking, and I don't think Megan was there anymore. I think Megan had already left.
Around 11:30, 12 is when she left.
Yeah. Well, no, I think she left before 10.
No, his Bubba was there then.
Right. And Bubba saw and talked to Megan.
I'm pretty sure she stepped out and went to get something in her car when he was there.
But he was only there a little while.
Yeah.
And then maybe she left really close after he left. But I think at midnight at this point, I think she's been gone.
Yeah.
It's just very odd. Something don't add up. And I don't know if something happened to where it was just a breaking point, but it looks like you were walking back from Turnray Road and back to your house, and then I guess maybe through the woods or something. Is there like a pond somewhere behind, or some kind of body of water
Behind where your grandparents or parents live?
somewhere?
I don't think so.
Between them and the hospital?
No, there's a horse field.
Well, but not a pond. No body of water. Because it looks like you went to a body of water also. After all this walking from Turnray Road back to your house, and then looks like you went to a pond, through the woods and stuff, and then...
I never went to Turnray Road that night.
You know where Turnray Road is?
Yeah, that's where they found. I mean, y'all trying to say I put Megan there and I didn't.
I'm putting you there because I believe we have some coordinates that put you at Turnray Road.
So here's the thing, we have GPS data for phones. I have your phone, and we have tons of stuff. We do this all the time. I have spent a whole year analyzing another case just like this. I look at this data all the time, and data doesn't lie. We have your phone moving with Megan's phone on 70 by Turnway Road.
Yeah,
At 10.
That was earlier that night.
Nope. Okay, but at 10:20 to 10:30, when you said that you were chilling at the house, and
No,
Megan
that was there. Look, if you go to the other interview with the other cop, I told him we left you to get cigarettes that night, and then that's when she was bickering, and I turned around and went back to the house.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll continue.
I would say that's whenever that is.
But here, so let me lay it out to you. So we have that.
Yeah.
So we have your GPS data showing you there. We also have pinpoint data that shows you were there. And then conveniently, when those dots are plotted, I have your activity going the same distance from Turnway Road back to your house.
Like on foot.
So, I mean, we're not stupid. We know what happened, but this is your time to just tell us what happened.
Explain why.
What happened to make this happen? No, but listen to me. Something happened that night. She might have just pissed you off, driving you nuts.
No, there's nothing like that.
But
I didn't do anything to her.
Here's the thing. We know what happened.
Detectives will show Jarrett some images he will pretend not to recognize. But deep down, he knows exactly what he's looking at.
Power lines go over Turnway Road.
Okay.
She was found down there in the power lines, pretty much like straight across from Ghent Branch Road.
This is inside the car. This is the inside.
That's her body.
That's a bone. That was placed in a driver's seat. Was not put in. It wasn't from driving. It was placed there. This body was placed there and then burned.
I want to see that.
Placed there and burned. She was dead before it was burned. She had already been killed. Somebody drove her out there, left her in the vehicle, set it on fire, and it burned. It burned her body up and it burned the vehicle up. You were shown in that location. You were shown walking from that location back to your house. She was shot by a shotgun. More than likely birdshot.
A shotgun.
Probably a 410. In the skull.
Well, I've been got rid of 410.
I'm just telling. I'm
I know, but I'm
laying
saying
it out.
I've
I'm
been
laying it
got rid
out.
of 410.
I got you.
I
I'm
can't
just
be
laying
that.
out what happened. I am laying it out.
I can't do that.
I am laying it out to you what happened. You were in that area that night, Thursday night. You were there.
Earlier that night, yeah.
You were there. Yeah, earlier that night. Yeah.
When I told you we went to go to a gas station to get cigarettes and then turned around.
Okay. She didn't come back.
Yeah. Because me, her, and my child was there. Are you saying they carried a baby seat all the way back from...
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm just telling you. Whatever time Megan didn't return after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
The last anyone heard from Megan was 9:50, and then we have your story.
And what was that message that was said at 9:50?
I know what it said. I know what it said.
So you know what that said?
Yeah.
What does it say?
And I had a gun and I was going to kill her.
Okay.
And if you don't hear from her, call the law.
Yep, so at 9:48, Jared's about to kill me. If you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, call the law, 642 Ghent Branch Road.
And then at 10 o'clock, we have you in that area where her vehicle's found. After it's been burned.
Because Bubba's seen her around then.
And her friend could hear you on the phone when she called her at 9:50. So we know you're with her. But I mean, you're the last person to be with her. Your phone,
understand that.
your phone and her phone matched together. So what are we missing?
I understand that, but when Bubba came around 9, 10 o'clock, he's seen her. She was well alive. So you can ask him, he lives in Snellings.
Yeah. Jared, what happened?
Nothing happened. That's the honest God's truth. Nothing happened between me and Megan.
Jared, we've talked to everyone. Your story does not match anyone else's that was with you that day. So it's time to...
What doesn't it match?
Your time frame and everything is not matching up with anyone else we've talked to. I've talked to probably 15, 20 people around the area and everything, and everyone you've mentioned today, I've talked to. And nothing you're saying... You know, I get you went to Walmart, did all that and stuff, but your time frames after don't match. I'll be honest with
You're
you.
excluding some very key points.
What am I excluding?
Pretty much the time where Megan was killed.
How?
You're leaving that part out.
I didn't kill her. That's what y'all don't understand. I didn't kill her.
What happened? How did she die?
I don't know.
Why would she tell someone you're about to kill her? And then she died that night.
I don't know.
I mean, that's
pretty damn convenient. I mean,
that is.
I
mean, we're looking at like a less than an hour. That I mean,
very less. I mean,
I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't kill her.
I mean, if my wife sent a text to someone like that, I mean, and she was found missing, I mean, geez.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand how it looks.
I mean, how would you think?
When she left that night, I was with my child.
All right. So obviously we have this text, which is completely odd. Let's just say.
I understand that.
All right. Jared's about to kill me. If I'm not here and you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, call the law. Her vehicle is found.
Why wasn't the law called that night then?
Don't know. The only person I can ask is who she sent the message to. Don't know why it wasn't. Vehicle's found off the roadway. Burned. You were where the vehicle was found. We have you there at that spot where the vehicle was found.
You don't have me at that spot. I was never on Turnpike Road.
Yes, sir, we do.
No. I physically was never on Turnpike Road that night.
Now, detectives are going to lay Jarrett's entire evening out for him so precisely, his head starts spinning.
So here, let me do it. Let me just tell you this. So I'm going to read you a little timeline of what we have documented for. So at 9:48, you get that. She gets that text sent out to her friend. Okay. 9:50, she hears you on the phone, some kind of arguing, hangs up. Okay. At 10:20, both y'all's phones are moving together, are right there. And then at 10:42, you send a text message, call me ASAP, it's emergency. But during the 10 to 10:42 time frame, I got you walking 1.58 miles, okay? And guess what? Guess how far it is from where her body was to your house?
How far?
1.8.
No,
I'm at 1.6. So right there.
Straight line.
Straight line.
1.6 miles.
And if you look on Google Earth, it is a straight shot to get to it.
Where
I mean,
vehicles found.
it's not like we just have one thing saying you're there. I mean, everything is
Well, I was
adding
never there, that's the thing.
But here's the thing. Between 9:50 and pretty much 11, you're rolling. I mean, you're hauling ass. You're walking fast. I mean, you're doing all this
They're all
stuff.
over the place, man. Like, trying to get the hell out of.
And all you're saying is that you were just walking from your shed to your house. I mean, I've seen where you live. It's not that far of a walk. I mean, you probably walk the hallway. And I mean, I can see during the day you walking back and forth. And
But I never left the house that night. That's the thing.
then how did you walk 1.58 miles between 10 and 10:42 if you didn't leave the house? You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I didn't. I said I had my child that night.
Okay. I mean,
We know she was there. We know.
and you had a baby monitor that you could hold and watch. So
Yeah, but it don't work a mile away from the house.
I'm trying to show you what we're seeing because, you know,
It looks bad. There's nothing that looks.
Yeah, but
it looks bad. There's nothing. I mean, you do not have. I mean, everything's pointing to you right now. So if something happened,
that's the thing. Nothing happened though. That's the thing.
here's the thing. Like, everyone tells us that y'all have been fighting forever. You know, you might hit her.
Relationship.
It's a toxic relationship. I mean, did something happen to where
Nothing happened that
you
night.
snapped, she snapped?
No. That's the thing. Nothing happened that night. She was upset when she left. Yeah, but there's nothing like this. Nothing like this.
Are you scared that you're never going to see this baby again?
I'm scared of her now, even though I didn't do anything to her.
Who would kill her, drive her down
Why would I kill her?
a ditch, and burn the car?
Why would I
And
kill
let me
her?
just say, you know, we have arson experts that were out there that have been doing this for 18 years. He said that was the worst body that he has ever seen in his life. He's been doing this for 18 years. That body was burned so bad that in 18 years, that is the worst body he has ever seen. Who would do that to Megan, given that you know her the best? Who would do that?
it was personal. Whoever did it, it was personal. It wasn't something random. It was personal. They didn't want anything left, any kind of traces of anything.
I don't know. I'll give you all everything. I'll give you all that.
And Jared, you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back over to the county. You're gonna lay there.
Yeah.
I mean, everything points to you.
Jarrett goes back to the county jail after one of the most feeble attempts at denying a crime your humble narrator has ever heard. The next day, though, after thinking things over, he comes back in with a new story. He might have just been better off with the flat denial stuff from the day before, because his new story could have been written by a first grader with a crayon.
All right, Jared. You know Peter, you know myself. We've talked a couple times. I just read you some warrants. You paid the bond here. You said in case you want to tell me your side. I'm going to just let you talk to me, okay? Kind of tell me what happened.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't a 410.
Okay.
And when we left that night to go up to the gas station, she was still alive.
Okay.
When I turned around, we went back to the house. We were still out there by the cars, and I had a 38.
Okay.
And whenever we was arguing, I was good myself. And then we was arguing, she grabbed it. When she grabbed it, she pulled it to her and said, "What about me?" And just like that, it went off.
Okay.
And when it went off, it was just all happened so fast.
I understand. Well, I told you the other day I felt like something happened.
Yeah.
I
But
felt
it wasn't like I tried to kill her or nothing. Like when she grabbed it and pulled it to her, it just went off.
Okay.
And then there's so much blood, she didn't have a pulse.
Right. So what'd you do then, man?
I just got in the car and drove, and we didn't go straight to Turnway Road. I wanted to get to the hospital, but she didn't have a pulse, and I was scared. And I passed the hospital, went and took a right, and went down Voorhees, got to Turnway.
Okay. So you come in off Voorhees to Turner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And went down there, and my phone was still at the house the whole time. Then when this was happening, my phone was actually in the yard.
Okay.
When this happening, and went down there, and then I just lit all the clothes in the back.
Okay. Did you pour any kind of gas or anything on the car?
No.
How did you get from Turnray on the power line back home?
I walked back.
You walked back?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody else helped you?
No.
At all? You got to be relieved. Not as to what happened.
Yeah.
But try to get it off your chest. Huh?
Never supposed to happen.
What did you do with the pistol?
Put this in the trash can.
Which one?
The house trash.
Is it still there? Who got the pistol for you?
Nobody got a pistol for me. I got all the trash together, all the trash cans outside and everything else. And Earl took it off for me.
Earl took the trash off?
He didn't know the pistol was in there. He didn't know anything about that.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure he went to the end market and threw all the trash in the trash can there.
I gotcha. Okay. And the reason I'm asking is, it's not important we get it, but what is important is if you put it somewhere that somebody might stumble up on it, or a kid find it and get hurt with it.
Just thrown away.
Okay.
But it was never supposed to happen like that. It was never intentional.
Well, that's understandable. So after it happened, and I'll tell you, there's a period in there that you are calling, doing your best to get. I think it's Falcon. Well, I think that's what we identified the number as. Is that about the time it happened? You're steady, you're panicky, you're calling somebody, what to do. I mean, I don't
It was
believe.
more or less to talk to somebody. It wasn't really to know what to do or to ask to help.
Right.
That's more somebody to talk to. Really.
Okay. Now, after you get back and you got the baby, you know what's happened. Does Earl and Danielle come over there?
Yeah, they're really.
So all that's true
Yeah,
too.
all that's true.
Do you tell anybody?
Ain't tell a soul.
Did you tell? I mean, did they ask you anything about what was wrong? And I'll tell you, just talking to people, interviewing your friends, her friends, your mutual friends. So, I mean, they were concerned, they were worried about both of you. You, because they said just something wasn't right. You were like, you were zoned. And I can imagine kind of how I can only imagine how you would feel at that point. So, did any of them talk to you about, hey man, what's bothering you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go back over any time to where the car was at?
No.
Didn't go check, look at it,
No.
cry over it?
First time I seen it was when they showed me.
Now, let's talk about Earl. Earl Mingo was in Jarrett's yard that night after the car was burned, watching Jarrett walk back in and out of the dark. He didn't know what had happened. He didn't ask. And the next morning, he showed up, loaded 8 bags of garbage into his truck without thinking twice, drove them to the Bamberg County dumpster, and unknowingly disposed of a murder weapon. Investigators went and talked to Earl, and he had some surprising things to say.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest with you, and this just needs to stay between me and you.
That's right.
Okay. There was stuff from her murder in those trash bags. Okay.
and not saying you were involved like you knew about it, but stuff was in the trash bags that was involved in that murder. So I just got to verify where you took that. You are 100% sure you took that to the unmarked bin.
Man, you go back to that same day, you see.
If
bring that camera back. I went in that store that day too, so if you bring the camera back, it'll give you the exact time I do it.
Okay, so you.
I'm 100% positive. That first marker on the right down the right across from the villa. First one on the right, you come right in the murder.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many bags do you think you took?
Oh man,
Is that
it's
a decent amount?
a bunch of 4 or 5 bags. You know what I'm saying? He had plenty of trash at the house still. Yeah, the one he grabbed was the old bags.
Yep. And you had no knowledge whatsoever.
No, I didn't. We had no knowledge.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. So at any point, he did not tell you anything about what he did.
No,
you just had suspicions.
Yes, sir. Just bad suspicions. Yeah, and I ain't gonna say he probably would. I felt like he was trying to tell me something because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I saw him in the house, he had something happen, you know what I'm saying, but when he asked, like, when he taking the trash out for me, like, taking out the road, my old lady was like, oh, hell no, you didn't leave me here with the baby. Well, she pulled up and I'm here, you know what I'm saying, with just her baby.
The problem is that so many people, like, you know, I don't know if you saw Grace out there.
I saw Phil out there.
Yeah, I guess that's with her, but, you know, we're calling everyone in because everyone's name is, people are calling us constantly saying, you know, Grace, Ariana, you know, Earl,
she didn't, Megan was, she didn't get on with none of them at the moment. She actually got them cussing Grace out because Grace got a page that she posted her pictures on. All right, so Megan, I don't know if you know this, but the reason Grace and Megan was friends is because Jared cheated on Megan with Grace. Started Grace.
You know when that was?
I don't know the exact date, but I can tell you.
So he cheated on Megan with Grace.
That's right, and then they found out, and that's how Grace and Megan started becoming friends.
Like we talking like within a year, last year?
That was something like that. I went to them and friends too, you know what I'm saying? I knew, like I said, I had to, you know, I knew Megan the longest. But that's how.
And that's the thing, you know, I was talking with Cook. I said, you were the only person that got emotional talking about Megan.
Man,
out of every probably 15, 20 people I've talked to, you were the only person getting emotional.
Cause man, I kept on, you know what I'm saying?
But, I know, and I can see it, and I feel like if you knew something, you would be telling me.
I will. I was kind of hurt me that he didn't tell me about it, you know what I'm saying? I hurt me that he did it, period. But I figured anything, he would have told me about it. Asked me what to do, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'd have been the first one. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? Like that day when I told you, he asked me right after the stop sign.
Yep.
When y'all found it, you know what I'm saying? From when y'all see y'all found it, I felt like when he got the stop sign, he was trying to point it out. And try to make you become part of it, like, hey, we found it. Look at the car burning type. You know what I'm saying? But as a friend, I still couldn't be able to follow him up on that.
Yeah.
Because it's wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You had to have known that car was burning down there. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt something between us. Whenever, like I say, he wasn't crying and telling me nothing, you know what I'm saying? But he looked like he saw a ghost type, eyes watering type, you know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
What's unfolding here is one of the more sordid love triangles in South Carolina history. There may have been a deeper reason as to why Grace waited until the next day to call the police. But the fact remains, Megan is dead. A week after Jarrett's second interrogation, he's brought back in. And now detectives have yet another piece of evidence. And this time, it's going to tear his second story apart completely.
Remember me from the day we come picked you up. I didn't treat you bad. We've been working on this nonstop, and I appreciate you manning up and telling us what you did tell us. We've just got a couple inconsistencies we need to clear up, and I know this is weighing on you. Remember how you said DVR don't record?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
What you told us don't match. You want to just get it off your chest and tell us what really happened. I mean, I can show you the video.
What do you mean? Like what?
Of you chasing her down, dragging her lifeless body back to the car, and fumbling, trying to get it in the car. You didn't shoot her in the car like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be weighing on you because you've given a half truth. But you still have to have, I mean, you're human.
Yeah.
I know you love your baby. I know you loved her. It's just, we're at this point, we just need to know the truth. It's not going to change the outcome. I mean, you could tell, no, I'm not going to say nothing. I mean, everything still moves forward. I'm giving you a chance to get it off your chest, and that way we can know exactly what happened, and this stuff doesn't get all drug out in court in front of her family. And, you know, you just don't want all that. I mean, do you want to tell me what really happened?
Well, the gun did accidentally go off. That wasn't an accident. That honestly was an accident.
But you chased her down with a gun. I mean, she knew you had that gun because she come out that door, saw that gun, and took off running.
No, she took off running because I had her keys. She was going to the neighbor's house. That's why I was leaving in the car.
And you left for a while and then came back with the car.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
That's when I was going to the hospital, but...
Why didn't you put her in the passenger seat? Why'd you put her in the driver's seat?
That was just the closest door.
How many times did you shoot her?
Once. When the gun accidentally went off, it...
Was it a hollow point?
Mm-mm.
Or was it?
Just regular.
Just a regular target ammo?
Yeah.
Called ball ammo?
Where did it hit her? On the left side?
It'll be her right side.
Her right side? Right neck.
Why didn't you call us?
I was scared, honestly.
I mean, if it's an accident, I mean, if my wife and I were fighting and I had a gun and she grabbed it and went off, I'd be calling the ambulance. I mean, that's what's got you in a pickle.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, in all honesty, I was scared.
I mean, you changed your clothes I don't know how many times. Then the black ski mask and black clothes, what was all that for? To get back to the house and people not recognize you?
Yeah.
And you still want to say that you just lit some clothes and didn't use an accelerant? Because, mind you, Sled Arson has completed their report on the findings of the vehicle and the ground and everything else. So what did you use to set the fire?
Oil.
Oil? Okay.
I used motor oil.
Is that what you're getting out of the shop?
It wasn't in the shop.
Well, like I said, the camera shows you running back and
No,
forth.
yeah, but it wasn't in the shop. It was right. If you're looking at the front of the shop, it's like to the left where that grill is.
Gotcha. Where's the baby during all this?
Inside.
What were you guys fighting about?
That, what we were arguing about was true.
What's the relationship between you and Grace? Be honest, because I promise you.
Me and Grace, there really ain't a relationship.
What was the relationship between you and Grace?
We used to mess around way back in the day.
Was Megan aware of it?
Yeah.
And she still chose to be friends with someone who slept with her man? So you still say that Mingo took the trash off?
Yeah. That part's true. Took trash from all the trash. I think it was like, well, when y'all got the cameras, it was like 8 bags of trash. Loaded up in the back of his little white truck.
Did anyone else? You didn't tell Mingo or Danielle that night. No one had a clue. I mean, seriously, you didn't tell anyone. I know you were freaking out. I know it was tough, but you didn't tell a soul what was going on.
That's the honest truth. I didn't tell nobody.
In the surveillance footage from Gents Branch Road, at 10:05, Megan exits the trailer and runs. At 10:06, Jarrett comes from behind her Ford Explorer and chases after her. The murder happens just off camera in the next 60 seconds. By 10:09, he's running back. By 10:20, he's driving away with her body in the passenger seat. At 10:38, he's back in the yard, walking around with a flashlight, scanning the ground. But there's still one more thing detectives want to know.
One more thing I want to know what this is.
What's that in your hand?
That long. That looks like the belt.
That's when you were
To the
chasing
left.
after her. On your left hand. That's
So I had clothes in my hand. I had her keys and I had a shirt in my hand.
So that's. So it looks like something like long. Like when you watch this video, it looks like it's long.
I had a shirt in my hand. I had her keys in my hand. I had my phone, my wallet and stuff, and her keys and a shirt. I was wearing a tank top, like a wife beater.
And you had her phone or your phone?
I had my phone. Her phone she had, and then
What was it in her pocket?
I think she was holding it. She didn't have pockets.
You just
But whenever it happened, I
I
grabbed it off the ground.
put it in the car with her.
Yeah, it was in the car with her.
So I know it's gonna be hard, but I need you to try to walk me through when you're running over there to her. What happens? Like, how does the gun go off? I mean, are you like close with her? Like, just trying to. I know it's gonna be hard. Just try to walk me through a little bit of how that went down.
When we were walking back, she was yelling, and I was walking back, and then I turned to her, and I just went to put my hands up. Like, I just went to grab her face till she'd chill out, and the gun went off.
How long did it take her to die?
To me, it looked like instantly.
Did it make no sounds, no nothing?
And just.
So she never saw it coming.
Jarrett Haskell Davis was charged with murder, possession of a weapon during a violent crime, unlawful possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, third-degree arson, and desecration of human remains. In November of 2025, he pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 43 years for murder, with concurrent sentences on all remaining charges. Megan Faith Bodiford was 25 years old. Our thoughts go out to her family and friends who have lost someone they loved. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.